In today's lesson, we will do trade first subtraction for multi-digit numbers using expanded form to show our trades so that we can understand how to properly take away a given amount. By the end of second grade, students should know how to use strategies to subtract numbers within 1,000 and know when to borrow, also called trade first. Here are some words you need to know for today's lesson. Trade first subtraction is when you don't have enough to take away, so you go to the place value before to trade for more. Parents may know this as borrowing. If you needed to pause the video to take a look at the difference between borrowing and trading first, you may. The word digit is any number between 0 and 9 used to make any number. A multi-digit number is a number that has 2 or more digits. For example, 12 has 2 digits, 1 and 2. The number 345 has 3 digits, 3, 4, and 5. 1987 has 4 digits, 1, 9, 8, and 7. Expanded form is a way to show what each digit is worth. For example, 300 plus 40 plus 5 equals 345. The 3 in 345 is worth 300. The 4 is worth 40, and the 5 is worth 5. And we see that in that expanded form. Let's review what we already know. When you have simple subtraction problems like 45 minus 22, you can expand each number. We write both numbers, 45 as 40 plus 5, 22 we write as 20 plus 2. Once you have expanded both numbers, the second step is to subtract each place value, tens and ones separately. So 40 minus 20 equals 20. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Once you have subtracted both place values, the final step is to write your answer by putting the place values back together. 20 plus 3 equals 23. But what do you do if you don't have tens or ones to subtract? If you don't have enough, you have to trade first. Here is how you will be successful. We will still write both numbers in expanded form, and then we will think, do I have enough tens to take away? If yes, we will go to step 3. If no, we will trade or go next door to get 10 more. Then we will think, do I have enough ones to take away? If yes, go to step 4. If no, we will need to trade. Go next door to get 10 more. Step 4, we will subtract each place value, the tens and ones, separately. And finally, we will write our answer by putting the place values back together. Let's see how this is done. In the previous lesson, we talked about ballpark estimates. In today's lesson, they will be done for you. You will see the ballpark estimate here. For 53 minus 37, the estimate would be 50 minus 40 equals 10. So my answer should be close to 10. Step number 1 says to write both numbers in expanded form. So 53 has 5 tens and 3 ones. So I would write that 50 plus 3. 37 has 3 tens and 7 ones. So I would write that, or expand it, 30 plus 7. Step number 2 says, do I have enough tens to take away? If yes, go to step 3. If not, we will trade. Let's take a look. Here I have 50. Do I have enough to give you 30? Yes, 50 is more than 30, so I have enough. I answered yes, so I'm going to step 3. Now I need to think, do I have enough ones to take away? I have 3 ones in the top number, and I need to take away 7. Can I give you 7 if I only have 3? No, I don't have enough. So If I said no, I need to trade or go next door to get 10 more. So this 3, we're going next door to the 50, and we're going to get 10 more. So if I have 5 10s, I'm going to take away a 10, and I would have 4 left, which is worth 40. And I'm going to put the 10 in front of this 3 to make 13. I still have 53 if I added 40 and 13 back together. Now I'm ready to subtract each place value, my 10s and 1s, separately. 40 minus 30 would equal 10. 13 minus 7 would equal 6. The last step says to write your answer by putting the place values back together. So I'm going to put 10 and 6 back together, and that would equal 16. 16 is close to 10, so I must be subtracting correctly. Let's try one together. The first step says to write both numbers in expanded form. Take a look at 72. How would you expand that number? If you said 70 plus 2, you were correct. Now how about 48? We would expand that to 40 plus 8. Step number 2 says to think, do I have enough 10s to take away? Let's take a look at our 10s. Here you have 70, and we need to take away 40. Do you have enough to take away? Yes. 70 is more than 40, so you have enough. Since you answered yes, we're going to go to step 3. You have to think, do I have enough 1s to take away? Let's take a look at your 1s. Here you have 2 1s. Can you take away 8? No, you can't. If you only have 2, you don't have enough to give 8 away. So, you answered no. You need to trade or go next door to get 10 more. So this 2 goes to 70 to get 10 more. So we'll cross off the 70. If we had 7 10s, taking away a 10 would give us 6 10s, or that's worth 60. And we're going to put the 10 in front of the 2 to make it 12. I still have 72 if I put 60 and 12 back together. It just looks a little different. Step number 4, let's read together. Subtract each place value, 10s and 1s, separately. Here you have 60, here you have 40. So you are going to subtract 60 minus 40. If you answered 20, that is correct. Now let's subtract our 1s. 12 minus 8. If you answered 4, that was correct. Let's read the last step. Write your answer by putting the place values back together. So now we're putting 20 plus 4 back together, and we get 24. Is 24 close to your ballpark estimate? It is. 20 is close to 24, so we subtracted correctly. Now it is your turn to try some more on the next few slides.